Hi y'all. Hey, what will you do when your food runs out, your food reserves run out during famine, extreme famine conditions, drought? What will you do? Check this out. It hasn't really rained in about 4 months. There's a marker right there. That's about a month ago. There's another one down there, just the top. But hasn't reached that point yet. But what will you do? What's your plan when you run out of food? When your food reserves and there's no food anywhere? What's your plan? I want to show you this garden. I planted. Let me show you the garden, okay? I know there's a lot of wind, but all this stuff that you see here, every year that things were done, it was done for a reason. And every year that I've been growing food, I've been having different challenges, different opportunities to figure out what's going on. This year is another drought, a really bad one. I planted this row right here, this section right here, in the first week of September. And I planted that other section right there in the first week of October. There's no water. Do I risk taking water from the pond over here to water this, knowing that we might not get any rain? What's your plan if we run out of food? What will you do? It's a tough call. You know, do you give your food away? You have to decide what you're going to do. Best thing to do is to have enough food stored away where you can make it through the drought, the famine, the water conditions. I mean, all this right here should have been green right now. It's starting to come up a little bit. The sugar beets, the plain generic ones. The other ones haven't come up at all. But a lot of these farmers and stuff, without water, they're not going to be able to do anything. And this is a situation right here where there's no water. You have to figure out how you're going to survive. How would you survive? You really have to think about your food storage. Because you really think people are going to share their food when there isn't any around? Think about it. Nothing's changed here for 4 months. September, October, November, 3 months, nothing has changed. I planted this in the first week of September thinking that there was going to be a lot of water. But there's nothing. Nothing at all. But the old regular generic sugar beet is growing in this sand right here. See this? Just a plain generic one. So I'm just going to go in here and water by hand. I'm going to conserve my resources. I'm going to use that little watering can right there, and I'm just going to water everything by hand. But think about famine. Think about drought. Think about starvation. You don't want to starve, okay? Store food. Man, this is bad. Everything here should be green right now. Everything should be really nice and green, but there's nothing except the basic generic sugar beet. Even the garlic didn't come up. Might want to think about having some sugar beet, some regular plain old sugar beet seeds available. At least they'll grow. They're root crops. They'll go deep down in the ground. Okay, about 1,500 calories a pound for the sugar beets. 20% sugar. Okay, think about See y'all later.